Hi everybody, good evening. I'm going to attempt to get through this live. Before my granddaughter start acting up, she already hollering and screaming. So I'm gonna wait just a moment while people are coming in. I have my seasoned salmon here that I've just been letting sit in that seasoning, I guess a couple of hours. I don't know when I went live last, but I seasoned them right after I got off that live. So that's how long they have been marinating. And then I got my shrimp. And I'll show you all the seasoning that I'm using for them both. And that is the Old Bay lemon and herb. The Old Bay lemon and herb. So you can take a screenshot of that. But in your section where the Old Bay is, you know, they have different flavors. I also have the garlic and herb. This one is really good. It's probably about gone. And I like the lemon and herb. Very delicious. Very delicious. So right now I'm heating up my skillet. This is some butter and a little bit of olive oil. I'm going to heat it up on a medium-high heat. I'm going to show you how easy it is to make this salmon. And I'll try to keep my eye on your comments as well. Good evening, everybody. Let me grab me some gloves so we can get our salmon out. What are you all having for dinner? Good evening, Maurice. Hi, Juanita from Jackson, Mississippi. I hope I said your name right. Miss Allen. Hi, Miss Diamond. How you doing, dear? How are you all? Wait till you see this meal, honey. And here is our lettuce. This is spring mix and the romaine hearts. Now, it's mainly the romaine hearts. I did cut up all three because this salad will last us a few days. So, like I told y'all, those romaine hearts is enough to feed 3 to 6 people. It's a lot of lettuce. Unless you like a whole lot of salad, then you can make a good 6 salads out of that. And then I added in just a little bit of that spring mix. So we'll get to that when we make our Caesar salad. So again, this is just some unsalted butter that I have here with a little bit of olive oil. And we're going to start adding in our salmon. Now this salmon has the skin on, as you can see. So we're going to start with the skin down. And then we're going to easily take that skin off once it cooks a little bit. So we're just going to put that skin down. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to use to get it off. Again, I seasoned it with my lemon and herb Old Bay seasoning. But you could use whatever you like on your salmon. And we're on a medium-high heat. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Ella. Hi, Miss Rose. Mary is having steak, mac and cheese, and glory green beans. That sounds good. Sandra had baked chicken wings, cabbage, and macaroni and cheese. Christina is having flounder and salad. Sounds good. Linda, you only tried salmon one time? Girl. Wanda is having butterfish, greens, and macaroni salad. Hi, Deborah, or Deborah. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Hey, Latasha. All right. So we're going to give this just a few minutes. We're going to turn that over, and we're going to get that skin off the back so we can season the other side of our salmon. I personally like to start with the skin down, because as you cook that skin against that salmon, when you turn it over, it's so easy just to cut it right on off of there. And I'm going to show you just how easy it is. to get these kids fed. Thank you in advance for liking and sharing and for the stars. I appreciate you all. I always miss it until I go back and catch the replay, so don't think I'm ignoring you. And thank you to all of my supporters. You only like flounder and salmon, Christina? All right. So I'm on a medium-high heat again. You don't need to cook it high. Want to give it just another minute or two because we want that skin to come off there. Miss White said, home-cooked cheeseburgers. That sounds good. Hi, is it Doria from Chicago? Thank you for watching. Samantha's never made salmon before. Okay, well, it's good. You got to give it a try. And it's easy to make. It's not hard at all. So let me try one and see if we can get that back off. So you see that skin there? I'm going to have to turn it. Let's see if I can do this. So I like to take one of these. Or you could take a knife, whichever you have. And if you just kind of get up under that, it should come right off for you. Just like that. Y'all see how easy that was? So I'm going to get that out the way. And I'm going to do the same for the others, okay? It's that simple. So just let it cook for a little bit. And then you could just get your knife or your little spatula up underneath there. And work it on off there. Okay? It's that simple. Unless you like the skin. If you like the skin, leave it on there, honey. And I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. Let's get this piece off. Just go up under there. And just peel it right on off. Alright. So now we're going to add some of our seasoning on this side. And I'm going to open up the bigger side. Again, this is the lemon and herb Old Bay. And for me, I like to add a little parsley also, you all. That's just me. You don't have to do that. It just makes it pretty, honey. But it's going to taste good, so we ain't got to worry about it. But we eat with our eyes first. So that's why I do that. Lisa says she loves salmon. Now, I don't like mine getting dark, so taking a look at it. I did go down to like a medium. It's a little above a medium because with that butter in there, that butter can help to make your meat dark, but we don't want it to be dark. But we need it to cook all the way through because I like my salmon done. So we want it pretty, but done. Yes, lemon, let me show it to you. It's lemon and herb. When you go to the section where your Old Bay is, you're going to be able to see some different flavors. You may have never paid attention to it, but this one is the lemon and herb. And then I have one that is, other than the regular Old Bay, I have the garlic and herb. I like to use this one when I make my butter for my crab legs. It's really good. So just check it out. Just check it out in your grocery store. If they don't have it, I think someone just mentioned Amazon. You'll be able to find it there. All right, this fish is smelling amazing. So let's get it turned over. Let me get y'all a little closer up. That salmon is nice and fresh, honey. I just picked it up today. And I just use an unsalted butter. I just use an unsalted butter. You're welcome, Miss Tilly. I'm going to tell you. I know Walmart carries this one. So I normally just do unsalted. Whether I get it from Sam's, Walmart, Publix, Winn-Dixie, I just pick the unsalted. That's all. It doesn't have to be a certain brand. So we're going to give this another minute or two on that side. And then we're going to turn it on each side. I like to cook mine on the sides as well. Thank you, Andrea. And I turned it down now on a medium, because here's the thing. We want it to cook through, but not get black. Does that make sense? So depending on how your stove cooks or your pan or whatever the case may be, sometimes you have to lower that heat so that you can come out with a beautiful product. You don't want it to look, you know, bad. It can still be good, but you want it to look appealing as well. So depending on how something is cooking, you see how that looks? We want that to, and I'm gonna just turn this one on the side. And that's okay, that fell apart. It's very fresh. And these are very thick pieces, so that's okay. The main thing is we want it to come out looking nice. And I'm gonna turn them over on the other side. No, it doesn't take long to cook at all. And really no fish does. It just depends on the thickness. These are pretty thick. So now here's my shrimp that I also seasoned you all with that lemon and herb Old Bay. Okay, so we're gonna cook up that shrimp. We're gonna make a scampi, and then we're gonna toss that salad with our Caesar dressing and our croutons and Parmesan, and I'm gonna feed the kids, and we'll be good to go. It's that easy. Now with salmon, you can bake it. You can throw it in your air fryer, or years ago I did the salmon bites, or you can call them bites or nuggets, where you just cut it up and deep fry them, whatever you like. It's totally up to you. So I'm going to turn that one over on the other side. We're going to rotate this one again. We're going to turn this over. Like that. And I'm going to turn this one on the side. That's a pretty piece right there. It's falling apart, but that's okay. We still gonna eat it. Well, I'll just leave it like that because it's almost done. Sophia said, I love shrimps. Shrimp, honey, shrimp. I'm going to show you a really basic scampi recipe, but I'm going to show you how to make the regular scampi as well, or tell you rather. I'm not going to do the homemade scampi sauce. But I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, and I'll let you know what I use for my regular scampi sauce. Alright, that fish is just about done. Now, with anything that you cook, especially meat, whenever you take it out, you know it's going to continue to cook. So you don't want to ever go all the way. You want to give it time to rest, okay? So I'm going to grab a plate. That's how things get tough. It just be overdone. You just want to take it out right before it's the way you want it to be. Does that make sense? Or right before it's done enough for you. That salmon is perfect. I'm going to go on this side. Oh, I wish I'm going to show y'all the inside. I'm going to have to cut it open and show you all. Just turn it over on that side. You have a seafood addiction? My little salmon falling all the way apart. But that's okay. I'm going to show you how I'm going to work it. Just butter. You say just butter, oil. What are you saying? Jeanette said her husband loves salmon. And here I just put olive oil and butter. That's it. Olive oil and butter. Very little butter, mainly olive oil for my fish. And the reason being is I knew I needed it to cook a while. And I'm telling you, that butter will burn. It's like you can't just cook it for a long time. It'll start burning. So that's, child, my little fish. But you can see it's almost there. You see that? That's almost the perfect salmon. It's almost there. Thank you, Rhonda. Yeah, it's gonna be good. All right, so we're about to take this out. I'm gonna actually go ahead and turn the heat off because it's gonna keep cooking, like I told you. And I'm gonna put it in this plate, and then we're gonna do that shrimp. And really, it just comes with practice. It's hard to kind of say how long it takes to cook because it does depend on how thick your salmon is. This must be some really fresh salmon. Normally, it does not fall apart, but if it does, it's still edible. It's no big deal. But it's really fresh. But the main thing is you don't want it to overcook. Your salmon should not be dry. It should not be dry or tough at all. So if that's the case, then you let it cook too long. So we're going to let this sit a minute, and I'm going to show you what I mean by letting it rest. And I'm going to take some of that out because I'm going to use that pot also for the shrimp. And by the time we're done with the shrimp, this will be perfect. Okay, so I'm trying to debate on if I want to continue with this or if I want to pour this out. Let me grab something to pour some of that oil in. We don't need all of that oil. Let's see what I can use real quick. I do not pour oil down my sink, so I'm gonna have to pour some of that out. But I want the flavor. Okay. Hold on, you all. Let me wipe the bottom of this skillet so it's not burning the stove. Okay, I'm gonna wipe a little bit more of that out. So for the scampi sauce, what you need for scampi is literally just some fresh garlic. You can use mince, but it's better with the fresh because that fresh has more flavor. So just some fresh garlic, some butter, whether you use salted or unsalted, that's up to you, and some either white wine or white cooking wine. So I normally use this. This is usually the brand that's sold in the stores, and it's real easy to make. You just cook your wine down, add in your garlic and your butter, and add in your shrimp, parsley. You're good to go. If you want seasonings, you could do that too. So it's real easy to make. So I'm gonna wipe some of this out, and then I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do though tonight, because I'm not doing that. I'm gonna do something a little simpler. Well, they're both simple actually. One sauce is just already made. And if you have not tried this scampi sauce, it's good, but you do need to add a little touch to it. You just have to taste it. You may like it just how it is. For me, I need a little more butter and stuff like that, so it just depends on what you like. But taste it first before you go add stuff to it, because like I said, it may meet your standards. So this is easy. So we're gonna turn our heat back on like a medium. I'm gonna go to a medium. And we're gonna pour in our McCormick Scampi seafood sauce. And it's a small bottle. It's only 7.5 ounces. So we got 24 shrimp. So we need all of that. Now for me, I'm gonna add in butter. But if you've tried this one, it's good. It's not bad, it's good. I'm adding a little bit more of that lemon and herb. And I'm gonna add in some of my parsley. And it has a little bit in there. I'm just adding in my extra because it needs it for me. And we'll get something to stir that in. So definitely give this sauce a try. It's good. It just needs a little help for me. And once you warm this up and I melt my butter down, all you have to do is drop those shrimp in there, and I'm going to show you how easy this is. And this will be scampi for the girls. They'll have their scampi. They got their salmon. And I'm gonna break a piece open. Once I put these shrimp in here, I'm gonna show you this salmon because it's been sitting long enough now to where I can show you how it's cooked perfectly. And then we'll have our salad. So that's a nice little boil there. That's exactly what we want. I'm gonna start adding in those shrimp. And these were just some jumbo shrimp I got on sale, but they don't look jumbo. Some of them do, but some of them don't. If these are jumbo shrimp, we in trouble. Is there an extra jumbo or a size? It's got to be a size bigger than this because these aren't as big as I remember a jumbo shrimp to be. But I could be wrong. I don't know. But shrimp definitely do not take long to cook at all. You do not want to overcook that. That'll ruin everything. You don't want to overcook your shrimp. So I'm going to let them cook for just a minute. Again, I'm on a medium heat, so I didn't want it to be higher because they don't take long to cook, but you want to give it time. Let's see. Colossal. There has to be bigger ones because these aren't even that. Y'all can see. They're big, but they're not that big. They're not big enough where I'll be like, these are jumbo. So for shrimp, I'm going to give them like literally 1.5 to 2 minutes on one side, and I'm going to flip them over and turn this off. I don't like no rubbery shrimp. Okay, I'm going to start turning those. Where's my, I'm going to just use my other tongue. I'm going to start turning these because literally once they, see that? That's a perfect shrimp right there. We can really turn this off. Once I turn them all over, I'm going to turn it off. Because they're good. They'll finish cooking for that last little minute. There are certain things I make. I don't even turn it on. Like I'll have something going. I'll turn it off and just add my shrimp. Like if I'm doing a crab boil, I don't boil the shrimp. Just when I turn my water off, I can add those shrimp in and they'll cook. So you don't want to overcook them. They're good. They're actually good. So we're going to turn those off. Which I did, but I mean remove them from the heat. And now we're going to do our salad. So again, this is romaine hearts with some spring mix. So it's 3 of the romaine hearts. I chopped them up. This is more than enough salad, you all, for us tonight. But I'm going to make some so it could be in the fridge. And then we have the spring mix where I chopped up a little just to give it that color. It's nice and pretty. And while I'm standing here, let me get a piece of this salmon so y'all can see. I want y'all to see the inside of it. Look at that salmon. It's perfect and it's juicy. You do not want to overcook it. And I got a thick piece intentionally so you can see the inside. It's done. It rested, it finished cooking, and it's nice and juicy. That's what you want. All right. For our Caesar salad, I got some just Caesar dressing. I don't really care about the brands too much. I kind of go with what's on sale as long as it's not, you know, some stuff you can't do that with. But Wishbone is a good brand, right? So we're going to add some of this. Let me grab my cheese. And then I got the croutons. I just got the butter and garlic. I showed you all everything as far as the budget. These are like $1.50. We don't need all of that. But I'm going to put some of those in there. So let me grab the cheese. If you don't like Parmesan cheese, leave it out, or you can add whatever cheese you want. You don't have to do Parmesan cheese in your Caesar salad. You can do whatever you want to do. So the first thing I'm going to do is toss my lettuce with a little bit of my Caesar. And I don't put a whole lot. That way, if they want to add more, they can. That's good. And then I'm going to add a little salt and pepper. Or you can add whatever seasonings you like. A little Greek will be good in there too. But I always season my salad because I don't know. It just should be seasoned. Okay, so we just gonna toss this. I like to just get it coated lightly, or you can put it in something and shake it around, whatever you got, whatever works for you. I just grab my 2 little spoons, and the main thing is you just want your lettuce to be lightly coated for your Caesar. And then you can always serve extra dressing on the side. That way if somebody don't want all that dressing, they ain't gotta worry about it. See how pretty that is? And then we'll add a little bit of our Parmesan cheese. And like I said, if they want to add more, they can. I kind of just leave ingredients also available on the side for them to add to. Got our cheese, and then I add in a little bit of those croutons. And then if they want more, they can add that in as well. And that's pretty much your Caesar salad. Unless you want to add something else or take something away. It could be however you want it to be. But that's just a basic Caesar that we're going to have tonight for the kids. So now I'm going to make their plate. And I'm going to make Aaliyah's plate as well, so you all can see that. So I'm going to bring you over here. And y'all know I have these little plates for Bella and Alana. They like these little plates to eat off of. So I'm going to serve them definitely some salad. And I know I'm making a mess over there, but I'll grab that. And I'll get these little plate sets, you all. Y'all, that's good. These little plates, you can get like a set. It's like 4 plates, 4 forks, 4 spoons, 4 cups, 4 bowls, 4 little plates for like $5 at Walmart. So, just in case somebody's interested. Now for the salmon, I'm just cutting it. So I'm gonna put some here for Alana. She loves salmon. And Bella just loves to eat. Bella loves to eat, honey. So I'm gonna get them a nice piece of salmon each. Put that over there. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm shaking y'all up. And then we have our shrimp. And they definitely gonna want that shrimp. So let me grab some. They gonna want their shrimp scampi, honey. Let's try not to make a mess. And I'm gonna put some of that scampi sauce on their salmon. That's what I'm gonna do. And we got 24 shrimp, so it's more than enough. I told y'all it was more than enough. That's a lot. Like, I don't eat a lot like that. That's too much. But I know Alana likes she likes shrimp more than I do. I'm not a big shrimp person. So there is that. Let me grab one more thing for them. And then for dessert, they can have a brownie. So I just put their little juices on there. And that's their salad. I mean, their plate. So that's the kitty plates. Y'all know I'll be posting the kitty plates. That's the kitty plate. So now we're going to make Aaliyah's plate. Let me move these over. I like it still to be presentable. Even though it's for the kids, I still like my kids' plates to look nice. I mean, if anybody, we should treat our family the best, right? You don't serve people outside your house better than you serve the ones in your house. So Aaliyah, she's so spoiled because I serve her all the time. So I'm gonna make her plate. And then that'll be it. I'm gonna do her a couple of pieces of this salmon. She made it clear to me she wanted some salmon, honey. And now that I have my meal plans on the fridge again, she be checking out what we're having. I'm gonna just put that right in the middle to show you how I'm gonna set this plate up. And remember, plating, it's really just art, just like cooking. So, I don't know. I just have an eye. I could just kind of look at stuff and see how I want it to look. And I'm going to put some of her salad. Let's get her some croutons, because she ain't got no croutons on there, honey. And then we'll put her scampi on the other side. Y'all, those shrimp, I'm going to show y'all one of them shrimp up close, because they just so delectable. Look at that. Look how easy that was. I promise you. I told y'all I don't knock you going out to eat. But if you prefer to save money and have an amazing meal at home, then why don't you? Why not? But if you want to go out, go out. So that's her plate when she come home. Let me show y'all this shrimp. Y'all, look at this shrimp. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that. Ah. Y'all. My God. Woo! Child. We finished right on time. Wasn't it quick? Wasn't it quick? We finished right on time. My phone is finna die. So thank you all for hopping on. I love you guys. Tomorrow we are making veggie subs. Let me show you. I got my menu up on my fridge. Tomorrow is veggie subs. My meal plans are on my page. So I'm gonna do like some cucumbers, some tomatoes, some onions, some banana peppers, some jalapenos, some pickles. We gonna load it up. Some bell peppers, all that good stuff. So I'll post that for y'all tomorrow. I love you guys and enjoy the rest of your night.